Hmm. I lost my entire train of thought. I meant to say something and I forgot. Sorry.
Was it yes?
Nim goes. I guess, but if I need it, I can get it back, right?
You're gonna have to need it real big.
What do you mean?
Like, really, really badly. Because I'm gonna need it to make sure that we can actually get something done on this here island.
What are you doing?
Securing us some stuff to barter with. God, these cots are not comfortable.
That's why I stole this blanket. Nim says, clutching the blanket.
I mean, if you put the blanket in here, you don't have to give it back.
As
Two friends left.
No, two friends left.
He's still downstairs moving crates around. He's not that far out of sight.
You said that he went upstairs.
No,
got
I
caught
said
up in the hustle and bustle.
he went away from the cots and got caught up in the hustle and bustle below deck.
Oh, he should not butt into our conversation.
Someone should not be trying to steal from him.
I'm saying it out loud.
Yeah.
I heard he went upstairs, otherwise I wouldn't have.
Well, you hear a lot of things.
That is true.
I can't believe I'm getting called out like this.
Bullying and call-outs aside, you hear a lot of things. So at that,
Anyway,
you just see Sufren look up and he's like, "I'm sorry, stealing my blanket?"
Sufren, shut up. Nim, okay. A night of drinking on me, hand me the bag. Get crap out.
Nim hands, I forgot your name. Samson. The blanket.
I forgot your
the
name,
bag.
person who has done most of the interactions this whole campaign.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
So Nim hands you the two.
The blanket and the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm
Then
going to
Nim
go...
says, "You can tell it's mine because I wrote my name at the bottom."
At the bottom of, like, the physical bag, or, like, the inside space?
The physical bag, because
Oh,
one
okay.
of those is possible.
Well, it might be possible on the inside. You don't know.
It's finite space. Just a very lot of finite space. Anyway. Alright. Yeah. And then I'm gonna pocket the blanket, but in my bag. It's like, alright. I'm off to go do some bartering.
I'm following, Nim says, now ready.
So like, I done all of my armor, all of my Samsonisms. I got like a bag on each shoulder. When is your birthday again?
What?
Are you talking to Nim or Sufren?
Yeah. Yeah. Samson's talking to Nim as he's like rubbing the crud out of his eyes.
I need to roll a 1d4. There we go. It's in the summer.
Alright.
It's summer right now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Alright.
She could be 18 soon. Who knows?
Alright. Like, as he like steps out of the as he like goes up the stairs to see like the sun and the sea and everything, he just kind of like looks up a bit and is like, in about 3 years we'll go drinking. How about that? And he heads back, and then you just see Samson walk his way over to where the captain is.
Nim follows, saying, "That's a very long time. You better keep your promise."
No, I'm as good as my word. Oh, the captain's back here.
You're doing a lot of zipping around.
Zip, zap, zoop, and bibbity bop, boop.
Ugh. Morning, Captain.
Good morning! Isn't it just a beautiful day to be back or Zanzibar?
Yeah, yes. You wanted to get divvying on that little collection? Trade for trade?
Little collection? Oh, yeah.
We were
Yeah.
talking about last night.
Well, when we get in the port, we start off in the group. Here, hold this, and he like shoves a pile of rope into your arms. Bring that over there to Mavis. He'll put it up here. And he points at like the soldier that's right in front of the stairway. There's one right here. Wait, no, that's draw. I don't want to draw. I want to.
This guy here?
Yeah, that guy there.
You got it. Just gonna do what he's told and just hand it over to... Walk over to the guy and give him the rope.
And while you go and do that, he whips on his heels, picks up a relatively medium-sized box, and hands it over to Nim. Here you go, miss. Bring that over to there. And he points past Samson on the upper deck by the bow.
First of all, you're way ahead of yourself. How heavy is this box?
Light enough for Nim to carry.
Ah, so
No,
there's
no,
nothing
yeah.
in it.
I was about to say, because if it's like heavy, Nim immediately goes down. Okay, so where am I carrying this? Nim carries it wherever she's told.
Yeah,
I
past Samson, right there where the pin go.
Okay. Nim teeters off. And hands off the box.
When I see her walking up to me, I'll help her a little bit.
You say teeter off, and I just imagine Nimlin just walking with a box too big for her, just carrying it like a fucking Pikmin.
Like her eyes are just peeking over it.
Yeah, she's just...
Places
She literally...
a box on her head, and she just walks over with it, like, hopping up and down.
Yeah, no, I just imagined her doing, like, the Pikmin walk cycle with a box, just going...
Morning, Bryn.
You okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Good morning, Samson. You're looking handsome today.
There's simply no way. He looks at Samson for a little bit, and he just like looks ahead where the land is. Good morning, Samson.
You know, I figured you'd be more excited to get off the ocean. But I'll see if the captain might want to keep you on the boat. You seem to be elated to be here.
We're not off the ocean yet.
Do you look forward to anything?
Yes. Getting off this boat.
Sweet
you
release
don't
of
sound
death.
it.
What do you
Do a little dance.
What do you want from me?
I don't know, something with a bit more than you huffing and puffing every time.
If you say a kiss, I'm gonna lose it.
How about a kiss?
Obviously, you gotta kiss your homie.
I didn't get one last night, and I sure do want one now. If I can keep this up, I might want two.
Fred, no. Listen. These past few days have been annoying, to say the least. I just want to get off this boat so we can do what we're supposed to do.
Damn, alright.
At that,
Sometimes I really do.
You. He narrows his eyes. Doesn't say anything, he just narrows his eyes at you.
at that, ooh, who died?
Hello?
Did Shay die?
Shay?
Sounds like Shay.
Sounds like Shay, yeah. Shay, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
At the narrowing of the eyes, Rosebeard pops his head back and he's like, "Ah, good, Mr. Merrymaker. Just the man I was looking for. I need you to go over there and help Johnny. Big boy! As he just reaches up and slaps Prit on the shoulder. I need your muscles. You need you to get the cannons off the port side so we can shore up to the dock. Think you can handle it? Of course you can.
Go get him, big boy.
Aye, good. Get to chop chop. As he walks away to go get more things
not
going.
like getting ordered by a fucking pirate. He does not like
Oh,
that.
come on.
Boo-hoo.
Boo fucking who? First world problems in a sixth world
can tell.
country.
You can tell because even if he's quiet, his
He's not
His
good
tail
at hiding
switches
emotions.
angles.
Yeah, his emotions are all in his tail and face. So it's like his tail is just lashing around while he's picking up these fucking cannons. Captain, where do you want me to take these?
Let's move him over to the right side. If we need to move him down the stairs, I'll get the men to help you carry him down. Come on, gents, double time. We only got a few minutes to port. I want to tie him quickly. Let's go. Aye, aye, aye.
Yes,
sir.
yes.
And he's gonna, I guess, roll a strength check.
Yeah, you mainly just put. Yeah, you could roll a strength if you want.
One.
Okay.
Natural one.
Hey!
Britain
He
fires
falls
the
in
cannon.
Problem.
It's just a
He
check.
falls
It's not a
off the
saving
cannon.
throw. It's not a saving throw. It's just a check.
It's just a
That's
check.
funny.
Yeah, if you want to roll dice, I'll let you roll dice.
Athletics.
Don't drop him through the fucking floor of the ship.
Alright.
So,
He fucking lifts that shit over his shoulder.
He's just like a strong man, just like, oh yeah, pumping iron.
You literally like.
I
It's
pick
really
things
funny
up and
because-
put them down.
it's really funny because you see this fucking angry ass dragonborn with like a frown on his face just pick up the fucking cannon and just carry it.
As he does that, one of the crewmates just looking on. Oh, someone's eating his Wheaties this morning. Careful you don't drop it or I'll never make it in the port. We'll be on the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, that would be so
You hear Nim in the
cool.
background go. What does eat his weenies this morning mean?
His
I
weenies.
do not
That's
know what
what
the
I
wheat tea is.
heard.
His
Well,
weenies.
The closest,
I mean-
crewmate leans to both of you and it's just like, you two ladies never had a bowl of Wheaties? What's wrong
No.
with you?
Weenies only exist on Zanzibar.
Nim goes concerned. Should we have?
Are you
No.
telling me in your whole life, young miss, that you never had a bowl of cereal before?
I
What
just
is
imagine
that?
this guy has no teeth.
I
cereal is peasant breakfast.
had
I-
fresh peeled fruit with honey.
Celeste has had cereal, but she doesn't know what it is. She doesn't know the common word for it.
Grains in a bowl, typically. You get yourself a
Mhm.
spoon.
Oh,
Little bit
you
of
mean
milk?
the meal of the oat?
Sure
That
you
is
can.
a cereal. That is actually marketed as a cereal.
You.
Alright.
Sure you can call it to it, but here. As he passes you another box, bring that back over there. And he points
Is he-
back
he-
across the deck.
He passes it to me.
Yeah,
Or-
he passes it to generally both.
Alright,
both
well,
of you.
we'll lift it together because we suck at this.
Or I can use Mage Hand.
Mage Hand can only carry like 5 pounds.
12.
And are
I
you-
think.
So can I.
Are you positive? Oh yeah, absolutely positive. You want to use a spell slot on a menial box
It's a
carrier?
It is a cantrip,
Oh,
first
okay.
of all.
Excuse me.
And
Sassy.
it is 10 pounds, not 5.
Fair enough. Cast your hand of the mage.
So where the heck did the captain want me to go?
He just pointed over towards the mast where Johnny is now like getting down. We'll call that
Alright.
Johnny.
Alright.
Get down, Johnny. Let's go.
I don't know. Forgive me,
Johnny
all
is
of
the
these pirates look
flamboyant one.
similar.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
You know,
Gosh,
I
this
can't
Brent is
blame him.
racist, Now you're
At least from a
piratist.
bird's eye glance.
I can't
Hmm,
entirely
sure.
blame him. You know, if we were to put Samson amongst a bunch of Outlanders, you know, it'd start to look all the same.
You can tell which one I am because I got the cool hat.
Well, other ones might have
What if they
cooler
all have
hats.
cool hats?
Well, I'm the one with the square picture.
God damn, he's good.
And it bothers me every time I look at it.
Good.
Wait, Kiala also has a score picture.
And it bothers me every time I look at
Raquel's
it.
not doing any
Well,
work.
you know what? Maybe if we weren't on this filthy hex.
Well, fucking
Nah.
work faster and you'll get all. Anyway, what was the last thing? Oh yeah, you were going over to do something with Johnny, I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, that was a good session, everyone. Maybe next week we'll get to Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the thing with Johnny.
It did thing with Johnny. Session end. But yeah, no. Did you want to act that out, or were you just moving for the sake of moving?
I mean, I just want the captain told me to do something. I'm gonna go over there and do it.
Fair enough. I did not fully intend for you to act that, so I'm going to just skip over it and we'll say you did it.
I did the thing, and I did it real cool, you guys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Rolled
Johnny
a
was
nat
absolutely smitten.
20. Everyone now on this boat also thinks that Samson is a superhero.
Did I
Yeah.
dip?
Oh,
What
Oh,
the
what the
fuck?
hell?
What the hell happened to everybody? You all
I don't
dropped
know,
out and
I-
started
I
loading
saw
back
that
in.
too. I'm refreshing. I don't like that.
Am I back for other people? or-
yeah, I
You're-
see.
You're
Yeah.
in for me.
I'm gonna refresh
Okay.
too,
Strider's
just in
gone for me.
case.
There we
The
go.
Strider. Okay.
There's
There he
everything.
is.
Yeah, right.
That was very
It was weird. It was yeah.
Roll 20, be bungus.
I watched everyone just
Among
drop
Us?
out.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Samson's not allowed to be a superhero to that many people. Just roll 20 could not comprehend it.
The world can't handle it.
All right. When we're done moving that box or whatever, I'm gonna guide Nim to the tip of the ship. I don't know the name. Don't talk shit.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. And I'm gonna like point towards the island because I don't know if she saw it yet. Well,
Yeah,
not
you're,
the island, but land.
you're very well. It is an island, but you're quite close now. You're like seconds from pulling into port, so it's quite the point.
All land is an island.
You're right.
Uh-huh.
You're right. Unless
Otherwise,
it's,
it'd be isn't there?
Isn't land.
Oceans are just flooded continents.
yeah. Unless you're on a planet without any oceans.
Hmm.
You can't unless you're on Mars, like some sort of weirdo.
Elon Musk.
Nerd.
It's the only place that can contain him. But was there more to just pointing?
Nah, I don't have anything to say about it, but you can see that I'm a little excited,
Point.
which is a lot for me.
As the hustle and
Thanks,
bustle.
Celeste. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
That was all I was gonna say.
Yeah. As the hustle and bustle continues and you start pulling up alongside the dock, you hear the raucous cheers of everybody at the port
Oh shit.
as, the way
Port's a bar.
the Port Sabor. That red block is where the Ember Rose is. But you're finally here! As the lines get tied up and the boat creaks to a halt, the crew start unloading boxes and the, natives, I guess you could call them, come up in, quite honestly ragged clothes. It definitely doesn't even look anywhere close to anything you're all wearing. Some of them probably look more like sacks for potatoes than actual clothing. But people come up, start helping. Children push their way through the crowd, chanting out names. One little girl in particular comes running up the dock, screaming out, "Uncle Gilford! Uncle Gilford! You're back!" As she's nearly about to jump over the pier onto the boat. But is quickly catched by Rosebeard as he gets over the side. "Ah! I'm so glad to see you, my little flower. Have you been a good girl?" "Yes!
No.
Did you bring me something back?" As he reaches into his pocket and he takes out a little rag doll that clearly came from a Miguel. How could I leave for over a month and not bring back something from my favorite girl? As she hugs it and begins running over to what clearly must be her mother. And you all get
Just some
so
random
funny.
woman.
just some random.
We don't
woman.
know.
But yeah, everybody starts hugging. You know, husbands meet their wives, sisters meet their brothers. Almost heartwarming if you have a soul.
Oh shit!
Except that one lady was like, I
Hey, I
can't
already-
believe you lost your life savings on booze a second time.
I already sold my
second-
soul, so
There are no life savings here, though.
There's just life.
Yeah.
if you live, you say you have a life saving.
We used
So
all our diamonds on
life-saving.
revivifying you twice.
No, you use that other one on the can of soup.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good can of soup.
But yeah.
I'm gonna stay on the ship and let all the crewmates get off first. They seem like they need it more than me.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna help them take out like whatever, like stuff that they're bringing in for the people.
All right. In the commotion, Nim feels a tap on her shoulder and sees Sufren. I believe that we'll be separating soon, so if you wouldn't mind, can I have that book and that blanket back now? As he gives you a warm smile.
Nim does not have the blanket anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, he's still asking it from you.
So
Oh, no.
Nim says, I don't know, sucks to suck, fam. So
I imagine Nim just pulls out a skateboard, is like, sucks a suck, loser.
She cries on the boat.
Using goblin.
Just gets all the way down the pier, and then the skateboard just sinks into the mud. It's like, oh.
Oof.
my
Sucks to suck,
skateboard.
man. That's cute.
We've done so many ollies together. Anyway, so Nim says, "Oh yeah, thank you very much for the book." And as she's like digging through her now not bag of holding, pulls out the book and says, "But I don't have the blanket anymore."
And he just raises both eyebrows. He's like, "Did you throw it over the side of the boat?"
Why would you waste a perfectly good blanket by throwing it over the side of the boat?
Perfectly good. As his face just goes blank, he's like, "Oh, I see what's happening, Mr. Merrymaker." As
I
he's
can't hear you, Admiral. I'm too busy helping the people.
yeah. Where's the blanket that you must be thinking about using for something nefarious and Merrymaker-like?
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's probably still in the cabins underneath.
Are you sure?
As sure as I am standing on Zanzibar, he says as he's like on the port.
You're standing on a port, not the actual land. Doesn't count.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Doesn't count.
yeah, but the port's on land. You know, just
he-
murky land.
He whips around and gives them a fierce look.
Nim gives a smile and wave.
I'm confused at what's
All
happening.
right, where's the blanket?
Gremlin.
Grown man throws fit over blanket.
But that's
Nim
my
straight up-
blanket.
Nim straight up doesn't know though.
Yes, she absolutely does. She gave it to Samson.
Well, yeah, and he asked Samson, and he said it was somewhere else. So Nim's like, why would he lie?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's-
please.
Who would ever lie?
Okay, Nim has never heard Sammy Sam lie to Sufrin.
Who would ever lie?
Genuinely just gonna try and steal a blanket from this guy who's done nothing but try and help you.
Yeah.
Yes.
He poisoned one of us. With friendship.
Yeah.
It's true.
He poisoned two of us.
With friendship.
With friendship.
Oh, I guess
Does he
there's-
want a quarter?
I suppose there's literally no arguing with you kids. At least I have the
It is-
book.
How much is that blanket?
Is Celeste even close enough to hear with this?
I thought I was next to Nim.
Yeah.
Me and Nim were chilling.
Yeah.
Oh. It's not necessarily about price. Those blankets are issued to sailors. Which means that it's not just some blanket, it belongs to one of my men. But if you need it that badly, I suppose I could just requisition another one and figure out who lost the blanket.
So wait, did someone just lose their blanket the whole time we were on the Mistral?
No, one of them like loaned out their blanket so that you guys, in fact all of them loaned out some of their stuff to make sure you guys had good provisions to sleep with.
So they
Man,
can get us
Nim had a
heaps of
heart.
food, but they couldn't get an extra blanket?
Damn.
Yeah, that's actually really weird.
Maybe it's high quality
I
blanket.
should have kept my blanket.
Yeah, it is high quality. It's not some scratchy, itchy thing. It's quite a nice blanket.
I feel bad for whoever put their stuff in Yala's quarters since she never went into them.
At least they got to keep their blanket. Didn't have cat fur all over it.
Hey,
It's not shed.
I feel bad.
as-
I feel bad for whoever might have gotten caught on fire when in Fringe Room.
Darn.
And then soaked in water.
Sucks to suck.
just gonna
Yeah.
steal a man's blanket.
Hold on, I gotta move my laundry over. I'll be back in a sec.
That's gonna weigh heavily on your conscience.
Oh, no, it is not. I guarantee you.
Oh no, it will.
There are more things weighing on my conscience than that.
Yeah. Nim's got to see happy families and knows that she doesn't have one of those.
Do you guys have consciences?
Yes, Cat. Yes, we do.
I have 9 lives, but I just don't have a conscience.
I got 99. Say one.
You cut out through all of that, but I still know what you said.
Exactly, yeah.
Good.
Fair enough. Who left? Somebody said they were going to go get something.
Fran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Transmuted.
Fair enough. So y'all start to get off onto the boat as everything starts to settle down, and you see the provisions start to get hauled away, but not before a small pile of what looks to be pretty much everything sits next to Guilford as he's just giving Samson a wry little smile. Or for him, rather, it's a big old fucking wry smile, because
Grin.
this guy does nothing in smalls. His body may be small, but his personality is mucho grande. Do you approach the man?
Of course.
Ah.
Well.
Well, indeed.
This is the end of the trip for now.
Oi. So, I said you were getting food, but we got rope trappings, some leather scraps, pieces of metal, odds and ends.
You got a shovel in there by any chance?
Didn't you get a shovel off of... Oh,
No, I wanted to ask.
Oh, yeah, and you never got the chance to. Shovel? I don't think I requisitioned any tools, but 2 weeks will do something to the brain without a manifest, right? And he starts moving crates around, and he's like, I don't see any tool parts, but there's probably a spare shovel somewhere you can borrow something somewhere.
Oh, that's what this is all for. So, 200 guild?
For all of it?
What do you recommend?
Well, it's specifically because you said 200 guild, which would be 200 gold coins, which would be $100 a piece.
Wait, for what? 'Cause it's got like a pile of crates.
Yeah, but a gilded shekel is $100, and you're giving 200. if my math's right,
You're
that's
offering
200,000.
Listen, I still have to get used to this money system. This shit's whack.
Well, hold on, I just want to make sure my estimate's right. Let's see. 200 times 100
Is
20,000.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
20,000. I thought it was 200,000. Never mind.
No. No, you just take all the numbers, all the zeros, and stick them in that.
I know, I'm bad at math. I swear to God, I've got a disorder for it. But,
Is someone stopping Samson from overpaying?
he kind of rubs his chin. He's like, I really know,
I assume I'm underpaying, considering like these are full on crates.
all
Wait.
these crates for just that.
Yeah.
Wait, it's rope trappings, metal scraps, what else?
I mean,
a
raw
bunch of
leather. He didn't get through. There's liquor in there. There's cloth. I mean, it's literally, like the entire contents of a Joanne Fabrics mixed with a couple of aisles from a Home Depot.
Those flashbacks.
Yeah.
I worked at Joann's.
So yeah,
Gotta put a frowny face by that.
there's quite a bit of stuff there.
Spelled it
I
wrong
mean-
out of spite.
He kind of like looks at it, piles up the crates. He's like, let me think.
Two men not of the law who are not good at math try to barter for stuff.
Yeah, it's a sitcom now, alright.
Are we dead yet?
No, not yet.
We will be.
How
Okay,
far
I
away is
guess-
Samson from us? Like, me and Celeste? How far?
I assume you guys are still on the boat.
Yeah, I was waiting for everybody to leave. So if they're gone, I'll leave the boat.
How about this? Make it 230 guild, and you can have every single thing right here.
Can you bump it down to 220?
226, as he extends a hand.
I'll
gotta
take
I gotta buy all of it back and then some. As he
You know what? I'll take it. Thank you.
Thank you for your patronage. As he takes off his hat.
Everybody hears how much money.
Now, before he goes,
Mr. Oh, woe is me, I'm so poor. Paid $23,000
for like
for junk.
not junk, a lot of stuff
A lot of
There's a
junk.
lot of junk.
and liquor and like materials to craft.
I repeat myself.
Nim is gonna bounce over at this point.
Bounce over?
Boys loaded.
Yeah, like I assume it was like how much would you say? Maybe like 2 silver a pound of everything in total.
It depends on the item, but we'll say that you were close to the value of the pile.
What's the shiniest thing in there?
Probably the metal bits and bobs.
So I'm gonna keep so
You're gonna have to unload that from the crates into the bags of holding.
I get to keep the crate though, right?
Copy.
Sure, you can keep the crates, but I doubt that you're going to be able to open the bag wide enough to fit those crates inside.
I'll just break them down.
Yeah, we can use it for firewood. No problem solved.
Bingo! Exactly.
Fair enough. So you're gonna start breaking those crates down now?
Well, I'm gonna start like piling stuff into the bags of holding first.
Fair enough.
But before the captain goes, I want to say something to him first.
He's
So
not
that
going
blanket
anywhere
fail.
fast. Because he's still, like, directing things. And even Sufren's helping to direct. Which, if you look over at Sufren, you do see a lot of people, like, looking at him and kind of taking in all the glittery parts of his uniform and the leather.
Like all the people of like the docks and everything.
Yeah, some of them, when they first see him, they don't know what to think. Others of them kind of have a bit of a dirty look. But they see him literally, like, helping, wiping sweat off his brow, helping, directing people for acquisitions. The people closest to him, he's asking what they need from the boxes right then and there.
Flexing his muscles.
Yeah, and you do see some of the harsher faces start to warm up a little, but...
God, he's hot.
Most of the people that glance at you guys...
Calm down, Celeste.
But most of the people that glance at you guys, if you catch it, they don't know what to make of these outsiders. And the people that do have any kind of opinion, it's not necessarily good from the get-go.
We should
I'm looking
open
straight
up.
through them.
Now,
Fair enough, but what did you want to say to...
hey, Captain, one
Oh.
more thing before you lead me to my newly acquired stash.
Yeah. What do you need? As he's, like, putting the coins into his pouch.
I gotta say, with all this, I'm a little jealous of you. You seem to be a folk hero to these people, and that's more than I was ever to mine.
It's from doing, and I wouldn't call myself the folk hero. That title still belongs to yet someone else.
Oh, whatever it is, you do good by the people here, and this life ain't easy. So, laws or not, pirate or not, you have my respect.
For what it's worth, you have mine too. Jumped right into a terror and managed to not die. That's more than I can say for most people that come to Zanzibar, and even less so for people who stay.
You'll find that not dying is my specialty, and I hope to prove that to you next time we'll meet.
I sure hope I see all of you next time too. Contrary to what you might think of a pirate, I do want to see that you didn't die in some ditch out in the hellscape. As he points back over his shoulder.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be a hill.
As you can see over his shoulder, though, the entirety of the crowd kind of starts to separate like a sea, which seems a little odd because there's nothing that big coming through. And
Little old lady.
And do you peer around Guilford to see what's separating the sea of people?
Oh, of course.
He notices and turns around to look at this very short, almost just barely coming up on 3 foot tall, little old gnomish woman.
Do I see her?
Called it.
With
Do I
very
recognize her?
I don't know. Roll me a perception from your distance.
Bruh.
If Hyala's
Wait,
there.
from the front of the ship to like...
Oh shit, what?
No,
My
for-
character sheet closed.
Well, it depends if Celeste notices it. But, Celeste and Hyala can roll perception.
Woo. I just see it.
Who this bitch?
This, both of you, for different reasons, see this woman and instantly just like, that's the woman.
We
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Oh, she's so cute.
She's
But-
son of a bitch. I'm about to punch her.
As she's just like hobbling, I almost said hobbling. As she's hobbling with her walking stick across the deck, you see Guilford straighten up and he's like, "Gone! Hello there, Captain!" As she gives a very playful salute. "I'm glad to see you made it back. Well, what would I be if not for your grandson?" As he even he, as dwarfish as he is, still towers over her. So he gets on a knee and he gives her a big ol' hug. How's the crew? Oh, they're great. Who's that? And she points over to Sufren. A friendly folk. And the youngins? As she points to all of you, wherever your positions may be.
I'm staring at her. I'm giving her this 1,000-yard stare.
I'm just got like a little like salute as I like, go back to my stuff.
I'm waiting to see if she recognizes me.
Is she taller or shorter than Nim? I need to know.
Nim's like
She's
gremlin.
3 feet tall.
Yeah,
I
so
did
tall.
not hear the height. That's why I had to ask.
She's
And
like,
no, not taller.
Nim is sub 3 feet.
she's like 210, 211-ish, but she's
Nim
also...
gets smaller every session.
But even then, she's... As you can see, she's hunched over, so she probably stands at her posture closer to like 2'8". She's tiny.
She
God,
knows.
Nim is finally taller than someone. Anyway,
Yeah, it takes advanced
Invisible, like
age. It takes advanced
Not-
age and osteoporosis
gremlin.
to complete that feat.
But not Gremlin Nim, who is still shorter than her.
Yeah.
We could stack 2 of them and she wouldn't reach out.
Gremlin... Gremlin Nim is like 1'6".
1'6"? Man, you mean like 8-inch.
More like 8
All right.
centimeters.
But anyway,
This woman doesn't recognize me or anything. Can I
But-
tell?
as well, she certainly doesn't seem like it, but she points to all 5 of you and, asks him who they are. And he says, this is our people from Arendal looking to go on some kind of expedition with Zanzibar. And she kind of just tightens her walking stick and looks at her and she's like, did you bother to tell them that they're going to die?
No, everybody else did though.
We figured that ourselves.
we got that in the debriefing, but thank you.
Yep, sorry to tell you this, buddy. Friend's gonna die.
But yeah, as she looks at all of you, and she's like, well, good to see that someone told you.
This is the same woman that sold me the book, right?
Oh, she looks exactly the same. One for
God
one.
damn it. I
Except,
want to punk this bitch, but I know
Looks
better.
exactly
Wait,
the
so
same.
Nim knows that she sold the book? I didn't even make that connection.
well, you were there when she bought the book, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were there the second time.
Oh.
Yeah. So roll me a perception to see if you recognize her.
Nim doesn't forget faces.
Well,
That's
I
like
hope
her
not. That's
entire
like your
thing.
whole race.
yeah, but
Yeah.
the question is if you could see the face from this distance.
No, Nim went over to Samson. Like a
Samson
minute ago.
closer?
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
where
yeah.
on the map, but like,
The map's not
Nim
big
had-
enough to get those distances.
Yeah, the map isn't accurate.
yeah. So
Yeah, I
if
feel like I'm the
Samson
boss.
can see the old lady, Nim can see the old lady.
Still roll me a perception.
Okay. Buttons, buttons, buttons.
Prince in the ocean.
Prince
He didn't
taking
want
a
to be
swim.
on.
Come on!
Oh.
This is not my
Who?
week.
You're overtaken by the fact that the first time, possibly in your entire life, as far as you can remember, there is now someone shorter than you. Irregardless of the fact that
Brother
she is.
shorter than her.
What?
An adult shorter than you.
That's fair. I said Nim's brother is shorter than her. She's met short people before.
Well,
Let's not be
there is an
idiots.
adult that is shorter than her, and this has wildly overtaken you, and you don't even begin to think about how much this woman is somebody that you've already met. It's just like, wow, she's short. Woo!
Nim could dance about short people. Help me pack this.
First off, Nim would not dance, and Nim cast Mage Hand.
Yeah, good enough.
Hey, she's helping.
Yeah. Nim holds a shiny.
So yeah,
Let's see.
Celeste. Anything?
The captain is still talking to her, right?
Well, at this point, they stopped talking. We're ready for a new
Well, I'm
projection.
I'm just eyeing her right now. What is she doing? Is she just chilling?
Yeah, she just finished.
She's a
you
chill
know,
lady.
I don't trust her. I'm gonna cautiously approach her and kind of look at her for a second and see how she reacts. And I'm not looking like nice. I'm like eyeing her.
She looks up at you through these big, thick, glared over glasses.
Oh, Gerald.
Just like.
It's her
yeah.
mother.
Oh, yeah, well, well, when she was in the shop, she had glared over glasses, too. But,
Oh, they're related.
anyway, she adjusts her glasses and, like, water bugs spit in your teeth, Harry?
I do not know what that means, but do I know you
Wait.
from somewhere?
Did she say water bugs spit in your teeth?
Water
Whoops,
bugs spit in your tea.
Ah,
Teeth.
had to
Not
ask.
that I know of. Wait, do you know me from somewhere?
Have you ever been to Avondale?
And, like, Rosebeard gives you a strange look, and so does she, and she's like, no?
Never.
You look like this old witch I met.
Rosebeard kind of cuts in, and he's like, she was in here, she's been here longer than most of us have been alive, so, I think it's a fair bet to say no.
Strong
Yes,
maybe,
you look
Captain.
very similar to someone from Avondale. Do you have any siblings? Twin, perhaps?
As you say twin, she kind of looks at you and is like, I don't have any as she kind of just starts rubbing her hands around the walking stick, tight clutching. And she looks at Guilford and she kind of raps him on the knee. Go up to people! Now! God, that hurts! And she lifts up her walking stick and threatens to start rapping him in the ass. Okay, I'm going, child. For weeks, and this is the things I get in for.
Nim asked, Celeste, are all families like this?
No. Some are worse. And I'm gonna pull out the journal and I'm gonna like present it to her. Do you recognize this?
Before you can even finish the statement, the end of her walking stick kind of goes up into your mouth and stops it from uttering more words. Shush! And all of you, anybody else ever seen my face? As she starts, like, scanning a finger across the whole party.
Wait, is Celeste
Nim doesn't
the
remember,
on the
so-
boat?
Well,
she
I'm
got
on
a-
the fucking boat. I don't know where any of this is happening. So
No, you said you approached
her.
her, therefore you got off the boat and was on the pier.
Yeah, I got off the boat. I'm where.
All right, everyone's off the boat. No one's on the boat.
I'm wherever I need to be.
Question still stands.
Well, Nim doesn't recognize her, so Nim is just holding a shiny.
Nim, that's just some scrap metal. You know that, right?
Yeah, it's shiny though.
What was her answer to the twin thing? I didn't hear it.
She didn't really give an
stopped you from
answer. She
talking?
kind of just like trailed off,
Okay.
wrapped her hands around her walking stick, kind of like gripped it tight a little, and then proceeded to
Shush you.
stuff your mouth with her stick, and then asked if anybody else knows her face.
Okay, so I did get that right.
Which, you know,
No.
one other person has definitely recognized her.
Doesn't mean she's gonna respond.
Yeah, she barely responds when we talk to her.
Nim asked, where do you know her? I dropped my pencil.
She sold me the book in the shop. You were there. Yes?
Yes!
I
don't
actually
feel like
I
that
actually
over
look
there.
confused when I'm trying to remember if you were there or not.
Nim takes like a full 30 seconds, 30-yard stare. Oh! Oh!
Yes.
I do.
That
Nim
is
gives
her.
another wave.
She kind of runs her finger across all 5 of you, and then kind of lightly starts wrapping Celeste in a knee. She points over to a lonely cottage, located, well, from where you're standing, off to your left, and all you hear goes, "Cottage! Cottage now! No! Cottage!"
Does that mean you want us to follow you, or?
She starts wrapping you in the, like, "Cottage!"
I'm like trying to stop the walking stick from hitting me, and I'm walking towards it.
As she starts approaching Nim and Samson, raising the stick over her head as she waddles towards you. "Cottage!"
Huh? What? I'm trying to do something here. I'll be over in a bit.
Later!
Talk about your magic stuff later, or whatever.
She starts whapping Samson in the hip with the end of the stick.
Ow. No! What are you doing? No! Stop it! Stop it!
Cottage! Cottage now!
Please stop hitting me!
As she goes to
raise
raise,
money on this.
It's following
Please.
readily.
she raises it over your head as if she's going to conk you right in the bongan. Cottage!
Please stop doing this to me.
Enjoying this part of the game.
Alright, and then she's coming for you next.
Oh, she can try, motherfucker.
Go
Bro,
get the
suplex
rest of
me.
them. I'll be right there. Please stop doing this.
She starts moving over to Nim.
Kiala's already
Before-
going, for the record.
Yeah, me and
Yep.
Hyala are probably speed walking it.
Yeah, the second
I'm
she
going
started
to-
hitting Samson, Nim hid behind Samson and then went around.
Run away!
Now that
Also,
she's
Nim
behind,
apologizes because Nim can't cast Mage Hand after 30 feet.
as you know, you rotate around Samson, putting her behind Samson. She starts like shoving him right in the ass cheek with the end of the stick.
Alright, but I can assure you I'm not paying attention.
As she goes to threaten to whap you across the head again.
I'm going. Please. Stop
Listen
doing
to
this.
Grandma!
I don't
Listen
even
to
know
Grandma!
who you are.
Listen to Grandma!
Why is this happening to me?
She looks over at
I'm
she
gonna follow the cat.
she just like snaps over to Prin, just stares at him.
He's already hustling.
Yeah, I'm going. And she starts marching.
And she starts like now that she's expended her energy, she starts like trying to slowly keep up with you. Just,
So, but before we get too far away, I would be like, Sufren, please watch my stuff.
so friend just watching all of this, he barely heard anything, but he saw this display and he's like, "Already getting in trouble with the locals? I can't leave you kids alone for a second, can I?
Nope.
I'll make
Watch my stuff.
only if you pay me."
Fine.
Bastard.
House's rules! As he screams out as you're all rushed over to the cottage.
I'm rushing myself. I'm waiting for everybody else.
Cottage is over here where I'm pinging.
Where?
Oh
Down.
shit. Okay, all the way down there.
Wait.
Oh, I see it. All right, fine. Yeah.
I'm waiting outside, tapping my foot for everybody to catch up.
I'm there, like rubbing my hip, being like, ow.
When I see the old lady pass from the corner, I'm still like glaring at her.
Well, yeah, she started moving quite slowly down the dock. So you see Rosebeard come around, and she's just on his shoulders, just like tapping the stick behind her on his butt, like he's a horse. Yeah! The cottage! Cottage! Cottage!
Now that makes me laugh.
Takes a picture for the file called blackmail folder.
One of many, huh?
But yeah, no,
Ready to get over here, God.
Guilford certainly doesn't look amused. He's just like, he just looks tired and exhausted, but not unhappy. Just like, this is the status quo and I'm back to it. So he lets her off, and you're all pretty much standing in the mud because, you know, you're not standing in the road.
Fuck no. Where's the door to the cottage? Is
On
it
the
on
other
the road?
side of the building, where
All
the
right.
porch
Well,
is.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting right next to the door, but in a spot where I could see her coming from that angle.
Yeah, so as she gets down, she just pats him on the thigh.
Thank you, Sonny. A long walk for an old woman, isn't it?
Kiala offers her a bow as she approaches.
Oh, someone with some manners. You'll get a
I do
heart.
no such thing.
You'll get a hard candy.
As she gives a big smile and she looks at the two steps up onto the porch to the
Are we all
door.
gonna fit in this cottage?
Oh yeah, you will. Remember, it's not to scale. But she
I'll
just...
stay out
Yeah,
here.
but no, I'm saying she's 3 feet tall.
I might have to crouch.
Oh, it's normal person sized pretty
Okay.
much.
No,
What do you mean, normal
I-
person, huh?
I was gonna have Nim shrink.
Oh.
Person of your height. It's unsuited for her. But
I mean,
she...
Kiala probably hits her head on like full size.
Yeah, but she looks at the two stairs going up to the porch and the door, and she just takes a big, deep breath, and she's like,
My old enemy. Stairs.
Oh my god.
and she
I would have thought it'd be a broken hip, is what I really want to say.
Aw.
and she just puts the
Kiala
walking.
will offer a hand.
She puts the walking stick down on one side and takes Yala's hand.
Oh, well, aren't you just the sweetest little pretty one, aren't you?
So she left her walking stick at the foot of the stairs.
No, she's propping it up on one side of her and taking
Okay.
Yala's hand on the other, and she's trying to heave
Okay,
her
okay.
little body up the step.
I was about to snag that bitch and inspect
I'm gonna stifle a
God,
laugh.
Celeste.
I'm gonna stifle a laugh as she calls Kiala sweet.
But she makes
She's
it up
not wrong.
She makes it up one step and then moves the walking stick first and pulls herself up. And with a grunt, she's just like,
Oh, bones. Ah!
We're aware how old people go upstairs.
I'm still like tapping my foot, looking upward, like, come on.
as she
Nim is
slowly,
just hiding behind Samson and Pern.
as
Not
she,
Samson and... Sorry, words, continue.
as she turns around after making it up the threshold, she raises her cane above her head and goes,
I have conquered my mountain once more. So says Granny Zen. Now for the door.
Right.
as-
Yes,
Get,
congratulations.
like, a ramp. But sure.
You think they can afford to put in a ramp? You know how much
You think
effort
they-
it actually takes to put in a ramp on wet marshland where the foundation shit as it is?
Doesn't be a
I
good
live
one.
in the literal state that does that. I know what it takes
Yeah, me
to do
too,
it.
yeah.
It is not much.
I live in the swamp hell of North America.
Well,
It is
that's
not that
not
hard to do.
Zanzibar. This is Zanzibar. The muck's muckier.
You just get triangular stones. It's a ramp. It's not that complicated.
You're the Zanzibar's barer.
Well, I'm sorry that Zanzibar isn't handicap accessible and up to the builder's code of the state that you live in.
Hey, I'm calling the
so
calling the
sorry.
homeowners
Well,
association.
now we know
Yeah.
that he truly is a villain.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the homeowners association sail on galleons across the Sea of Zanzibar and fight Hydras over a fucking
Hey,
stair
They'll
ramp.
do it too. They
They'll
are
do it.
petty
They're
motherfuckers.
crazy.
They are
They're
petty
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
especially if
Crazy.
someone didn't pay their dues. Oh
Yeah,
my
they're
god.
like the IRS.
They're the worst.
Uh-huh.
Yes, well, anyway.
Right, title of this episode: Fuck the homeowners association.
But anyway, she reaches up her little arm and grabs the handle and opens up the door and kind of clears the way. And her calm's face turns back towards you, and then all of a sudden, as if a flip is switched,
Cottage!
I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna like zoom in. Like, zoom.
Cottage! 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 In the cottage!
I'm gonna
I'll be
stand.
out here.
I'm gonna stand just for. Okay, you about to get a whoop ass.
And
she kind of like, she takes her walking
now
stick.
he's everyone on Zanzibar's hero.
She takes her walking stick, kind of jumps it up into the air, grabs the very base of it, and swings it over to wrap you on the head again.
Cottage!
God. Ah.
Cottage!
I'm standing just far enough in front of the door that everybody could get in, but like,
Yeah, it's
Never
small,
mind.
but
really close.
Respect the elder.
I'm like right in the door frame.
It's small, but you can all comfortably fit into this one-room abode. As she comes in after you and closes the door, you can smell the soup that she's cooking currently on the fire
Soup?
pit. Yeah, soup.
Chicken?
Indeed.
You've been doing nothing but hate on this woman. And
Me?
She's got chicken soup. That's the deal maker.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what that
yeah,
means.
She
No,
got
you know what that means.
She got chicken soup,
Oh.
therefore she cool. But, well, maybe it's chicken. We don't know. But anyway,
I'm about to find out.
she kind of like stands there and looks at all of you, and she just points the walking stick up under Celeste's nose.
Speak. How know me? Granny Zan.
I know you, Granny Zan, from as a bookseller in Avrindal. You sold me this journal, and I'm gonna hold it up.
Before your trip to Zanzibar.
Yes?
And what happened after you left?
The shop disappeared, and I imagine the woman inside did as well.
Ah, shop disappeared. Yes. I see.
I do not.
Ah, you will. So, you were sent by who?
As she kind of like angles her eyeglasses, pushing.
To Zanzibar, you mean? The king.
The king. For what?
A biological expedition.
Well, then I think you're all dead.
Did she say and she thinks we're all dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, you might be correct.
And she looks over at Prin.
Something to say, Salamander?
Mo.
What?
You fucking
oh,
Now I'm the one laughing at him. Salamander, that's a good one.
Salamander. Ma'am, I am a dragonborn.
I see what you are. You are a salamander, yes.
Kelly gives Prin a look.
I'm not a salamander. What do you think?
He felt so offended.
Dragonborn are salamanders. Yes. Many
What
here.
do
Not so fun when you're on the receiving end of the races, huh?
How old are you, ma'am? Might I ask?
Please tell me
How
Yola
old?
actually said that.
What?
No.
Did Prin actually say something in character?
Yes. How
What?
old are you, ma'am? Surely you've lived long enough to know that that's not true.
Long enough to see elves grow old and then die. I'm very old.
As she waves her
She
walking
was
stick
gonna
under
hit
your
him
nose.
upside the face.
As she waves her walking stick in front of his face.
But I also know this. There's only one reason anybody ever knows my face if they're not on Zanzibar. And that reason is for the very man that this place is named after, which means
As she points back at Celeste.
you're not telling the truth, or you're stupid and you don't know it.
Well, one of those is true.
I fall into the later. Can I go now?
The later? Oh god, he's a moron.
She picks up her walking stick and like holds it above her head.
Only if you want to cluck it.
Well, I can tell you that won't solve my knowledge issues, but
Well, I'm here to make it worse. Now sit.
As
Looks
she,
at Celeste, kind of raising his brow. Expectantly.
Expecting what?
You just...
Just
I
answer.
mean, expecting you to speak.
I don't know what you want me to say, so I'm just gonna look back at you. With like, I'm pissed right now. Everybody can see it.
All right, kids.
Nim can't. She's behind you.
That's true.
Oh, Granny.
You could feel it.
This ain't your homelands, nor is it anywhere outside of Zanzibar. It's Zanzibar. People die every day. So, what business do you have with the Mad Wizard?
As she
He
looks
stole
at
my
you.
candy bar when I was a child, and I want it back.
Trin is going to, since apparently, I mean, I'm assuming the fucking jig is up because.
You narc so easy, man.
Actually, can Trin roll an insight check on this fucking old hag?
Well, you can.
Damn!
Sure, run an insight check, Salamander.
I'll kill you.
Alright, I'm gonna revivify the chicken soup.
16.
You
I'm not
can't
gonna do
revivify
that.
the chicken soup.
I can try.
Alright, I rolled like a 15. What's good? What's happening?
Are you allied with the chicken?
I don't know. Me and chickens usually get along.
Nice.
You can revivify the soup, but not now.
I'm not gonna do it. That's a waste.
There's insights to be made. So you look at her and you can definitely tell she is old and she's gnome. She's a woman. She's got a hairy lip. Well, a granny's hairy lip.
I am trying to figure out, based on what she's saying, if she is in on what we're actually here for.
Yeah, this is an insight check, not a sight check.
Oh,
We can see all of those things.
it's an inside check, not an outside check. Got ya.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely doesn't seem like she's in on it, but she knows there's a lie somewhere.
Okay.
Because, as she said, there's only one reason anybody knows her face outside of Zanzibar, and that's if they've seen the old man himself,
Okay.
As an old lady.
or otherwise fucked with the old man himself, which means
Fuck around
you're
and
not
find out.
here for what you say you are, because why the Zanzibar
Why
is...
would you be here?
Yeah, Zanzibar's got fucking dealings with you.
Yeah. Okay. I get that.
Which, like, not me.
Not I.
Me, apparently.
Prin wants to tell
Apparently also Hyala.
Samson's got standards. He only makes deals with pirates.
Man,
Nim will peek
that's
out
better
from
than what I've
behind.
been doing.
Nim will peek out from behind Celeste because she's terrified of getting hit. Anyway, so she'll peek out and ask, "Is Celeste's soul in danger?"
I'm gonna like slowly turn back. I'm gonna like crane my head back with like the most what the fuck kind of
No,
look.
okay. So if you don't recall, when you first bought the thing from the lady, Nim's first reply was, "So does this mean she's gonna take your firstborn child, or your soul's in danger?" Something to that effect is what she said.
Yeah,
So
that's
this whole
what she said.
time, yeah, this whole time Nim has thought either some witch is gonna try to steal your soul in the middle of the night, or they want your firstborn kid.
I'm still giving you that look. Because my soul already in good hands.
Good.
Nim doesn't know that.
I know, but I do.
Or so you think.
Yeah, but Nim asked.
I'm like I slowly turn back to the hag. Granny Zanny.
Granny Zan.
What the fuck?
I'm like looking expectantly for an answer.
I don't know. Why are you actually here?
As you
Alright.
see her just give you a very thin line.
Alright,
Smile.
Listen here, miss.
Miss,
We
you
need
trying
an
to butter
important
me in for
business.
butterscotch?
No. I
There's
hate
butterscotch here? Ah,
Does
that's
Nin
horrible.
say that in character?
Yes,
That's such a high quality dessert item.
it is. But it's very popular in countries. The country. Anyway.
Well, anyway, as Nim blurts that out while Prin is getting his dialogue out, she kind of takes the walking stick and points and slides it over to the wall where the counter meets the wall, and you see a little tin that must thus be filled with buttered scotch.
Oh.
Is she offering Nim some? Because, like, Nim just, like, brightens up and says, "Can I?"
Yeah, and you see her just nod while she waits for Prin to spit out whatever the salamander wishes to spit from his lips.
Nim goes over and happily eats butterscotch.
How much scotch is in this butterscotch?
Depends the secret stash, but the salamander talks. Speak!
Go ahead, Salamander. I got stuff to do after this.
You know what? Don't do this, Samson. You don't want this fight.
You don't want this tail. You don't want to catch these claws.
Listen here, Commander. We're on official business, and it's very important for us to be on our way. So unless you want to help us in our journey,
What?
why are we here? This cottage, eating butterscotch.
Hyala will chime in. What he means to say is, if you believe we may die, if there's any wisdom you could offer us, we would much appreciate it.
That is literally what I'm not saying. But
Shut
thank
up.
you for that.
Y'all is just gonna go down the line and tell people to leave or shut up.
But yeah, as Hyala both refines Prince's jaded words and then proceeds to shush him with all the ferocity of elder sister.
As I'm just laughing.
She smiles at this and says,
Oh, don't worry, dear. I don't take offense to it. I can see he's a knight. They always have their britches in a metal twist. Yeah.
as she looks back at Prin,
You want me to help you? Oh, I can help.
as she lifts up the walking stick and bangs it against the floor really hard.
I can help by not having eavesdroppers right there.
She pulls out a gun and shoots Prin in the head.
Not like a sweet gun.
But as she yells this, you just see towards the left side of the cottage, in front of the window, a very thin, almost skeletal, emaciated arm slides in front of the window. And all you hear is, as the hand snaps its fingers and disappears from sight. No poof, no smoke, simply just gone.
She didn't
That
see
was
it?
beside Nim.
Oh, she saw it. She banged against the floor and then immediately looked at the window.
Oh.
She knew that
That
there was someone eavesdropping. And then as
Hands dropping?
if caught red-handed, all you see is this gaunt, emaciated forearm slide in front of the window. With just a...
Someone was Wait a minute. Someone was looking in the cottage?
Not looking, listening. But as she looks back at you and says,
Oh, that would just be it, isn't it? There's your man.
Nim chokes on her butterscotch.
as she points at the window,
Congratulations! You're being watched by Zanzibar. He was right there.
Yes. I imagine that.
So,
I'm
now,
not surprised.
what are you doing here? That you've got death on your door.
Last time I tried to tell someone, it did not go very well, so I will stay quiet. And I'm gonna put my fucking feet up on the table and lean
Wait,
back.
Wait,
I'm a lot.
sorry,
You can tell I'm a
what
lot more
happened?
relaxed right now.
I'm sorry, what the hell happened?
Let's say I tried to fill in Sufren on our secret.
What the hell is wrong with you?
It was a good idea until it
Oh
wasn't.
yeah, and how come it didn't work then?
Well, I did not know we were being watched by Zanzibar, but I got my answer.
You think the world's most powerful wizard ain't just listening in on everything we do and say?
I wasn't sure.
Well, I'm glad you find out.
as Granny Zan just stands there, lifts up her cane, and wraps Celeste hard on her right knee.
Oh, fuck.
Answer!
Oh, wait, is it like a doctor's visit where it causes like the little reflex to
Yeah.
kick in?
Yeah, my leg kicks up and then I fall backwards in my fucking chair.
Oh yeah, she wrapped you square on the kneecap.
I'm just
And
gonna, like-
hard, too.
I'm just gonna like roll, like do a quick roll up and just like stare at her like, what the
You,
fuck?
you guys are right. That is funnier when it happens to other people.
I didn't ask for poppycock. I asked for an answer.
As she starts making her way over to the stove where the soup is boiling.
Alright, you want an answer, old woman? I'll give you an answer.
You know what? Can I leave when this happens? I just wanna get back to my stuff. You guys can go deal with whatever doomsday happens, or you tell our secret, or whatever. It's above my pay grade.
And
No, it literally is not above your pay grade.
do you walk? Do you go to walk for the door?
Should I?
Sounds
I
dangerous.
don't know. Should you
That
go and walk
question
for the
is
door?
very ominous.
Zanzibar's gonna fucking blast you back in there.
I'll take like a step towards the door.
You see her just lift up her walking stick.
Okay. Jeez. What do you want?
I want you to sit and be a good little boy.
And she starts getting bowls.
I'm still waiting for an answer.
Can it not be me this time?
It'll be me.